Hi everybody, welcome back. In this video, I'll be solving another SQL problem. Problem number 1164, product price at a given date. Let's take a look at the problem statement. Actually, let me make the screen bigger. Okay, it's too big. Alright, so we are given a table called products. This table has 3 columns: product ID, new price, and change date. The combination of 2 columns, product ID and change date, is the primary key for this table. Each row of this table indicates that the price of some product was changed to a new price at some date. So this is a change date. And our task is to find the prices of all products on 2019, August 16th. Assume the price of all products before any change is $10 or 10 pounds. And let's take a look at the example. In the products table, we see that product ID, the change date, this is the new price on this date. Let's take a look at all the new prices of product ID number 1. So this is the price on this date, and so this is like the cutoff, right? All products on 2019, August 16th. So in the output, we should return this price for product ID number 1 right here. Let's take a look at product ID number 2. So we have 2 new prices, one on the August 14th and another one on August 17th. So like I said earlier, the 16th is the cutoff date. So if this price is after 16th, we're not going to return that. We want the price that changed before August 16th. So for product ID number 2, we should return the price of this date, on this date, so which is 50. Right, so you see here, product ID number 2, the price is 50. And for product ID number 3, there's only one change date. So in the prompt statement, it says that assume the price of all products before any change is $10. So this product ID didn't have any change before this date, so it's gonna be 10. Right, because our cutoff is August 16, and the only date that this product got new price is the 18. So we want to return all the new prices of the product where it happened before or on this date, August 16th. So because this one, the very first change date is on 18, which is not less than the cutoff date. So this should, for product ID number 3, it should print the new price is $10. Okay, so how do we solve this problem? There are a couple of ways to solve this problem. First, I want to take a look at this products table when it is ordered by product ID and change date. So let's take a look at that. Select star from products, and we're going to order by product ID and change date. I'm going to order change date in descending order. So let's run that real quick. Alright, so in here I have the table where it is ordered by product ID column and change date in descending order. For product ID number 1, the change date is August 16th, so this is our cutoff date. If the price was changed on this date, we return the price for this product, so it's going to be 35. And for product ID number 2, because our cutoff date is August 16th, and the first value here, like ordered by change date, is 17. If it's not less or equal than August 16th, then we are not going to return the price for this product ID. We are going to return this row because it happened before the cutoff date. So and the same for product ID number 3. For product ID number 3, there's only one date that the price was changed, and is after our cutoff date. That's why right here assume the price of all products before any change before this date is 10. So because August 18 is after, right, is after the cutoff date, so for this product ID the new price is going to be 10. So looking at this table here, I would use first value because I want to select the first value. In this case is this date, and in this case it should be the first value that meet the requirement that the change date has to be before or on the cutoff date, which is this date, right? Okay, so let's do that. So I'm going to create a products table with all these 3 columns with the first value. That way you will see it better what I meant for my approach. So I'm gonna select product ID, new price, change date, and first value window function. So we are looking into the new price. It's gonna be new price. Right over, we are going to partition by product ID. And we order by change date in descending order, like this order right here. And we call this column price, right? And we select from products. Okay, let's run this real quick. Right, so as you can see, the product ID number 1, we partition by product ID. The price is 35 on, this is the first value. In here, it print the price of the first value, so it's going to be 35 for all of them. So for product ID number 2, we are going to return this column, which and the new price is 50. And for product ID number 3, this is the first value. Okay, so for this one, we have to add, because we need to apply the condition where the change date has to be less or equal to our cutoff date, which is 2019 08/16. Let's run that. Okay, so as you can see here, number 3 is not in the picture anymore, but we are going to include that as well when we do the left join to it. So number 3 will have the price as null. But let's first take a look. So product ID number 1, because it has different new price, even though the price is the same, I'm going to, well, we don't need the change date, right, and new price. We only care about the product ID for now. So let's do that. So this is our distinct, because we don't need the duplicated product ID. Alright. Okay, so now this is one of our subquery. This is one of our table. And before it, we need to select all the IDs, the product ID from products table. So it's going to be select And because the product ID in this table has duplicate rows, so we're going to select distinct product ID from products, and we call this table product with a lowercase p, and we call this new price. Let's change last change date, last change, I'll call it that. And up here I'm going to select product ID from. Okay, so this is our subquery. So we select product ID from this table, and this table we left join with this subquery. We join on product ID. In this case we can do on product ID equal to last change dot product ID, and up here we are going to select from products. Right, so let's run this real quick. And as you can see that we have product ID 1, 2, 3, but also let's take a look at and we need the price as well. The price, and the price we can get from last change table. Wait, last change. We call it price. Alright, so in this case, because like I said earlier, right here in last change subquery, we exclude product ID number 3 because it's not less or equal than this cutoff date, and because we left join, then the price for product ID number 3 will be null. So in order to return the price for the cases where the product where the change date is like after the cutoff date, we are going to do if null function. So if the price for last change subquery is null, then we are going to assign the value 10 as price. So let's run that. Okay, so now we have the output that is the same as the expected output. Let's submit that, making sure we pass all the test cases. Awesome. Runtime 886 milliseconds, beats 50.13% of users with MySQL. So that is it for today's video. I see you in another video, and thank you so much for watching.